Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is when you watch this video. I would like to tell you about the customer feedback platform that I developed. Imagine that you own a customer-centered business. It could be a restaurant, it could be a shop of any sort, it could be based online or not. But let's go with the physical location, and you want to set parameters for your customers to give you feedback, right? So what you would do is you open your web browser from just about any device. You go to www.tellmee.co.za. Here, basically, you can register your business, and sorry, as you can see, you get to select the country where you operate. You select your physical location, your industry, the business name, an email, password that you confirm, and then you register. Now, I did create a demo account that I called Ifriki, and I suppose the business is called Ifriki. Well, as you can see, I've already entered the credentials. So if I log in, what you would do for your business, this would be the landing page, right? If you go to the menu, each time you click on your business name, you're going to land on this page. And each time you click on your business name, also it refreshes this page. Here, you get to decide on what parameters you want your customers to give you feedbacks, right? So I have added a few parameters here already. I put their quality, hygiene, and dress code. Suppose it is a restaurant, you might be interested in finding out about the food quality as well. So suppose also that you have a number of branches, and this would be business units. Suppose you're a restaurant and you have a physical location in two different places. Each of these places would be a unit, a business unit. If, for example, you have a shuttle service, right? Each of the cars that you use to drive people around is a business unit. So just to show you how it works, I'm going to add another business unit. Say Milnerton is a location, it's a neighborhood in Cape Town. I'm going to suppose that there's another branch of this business at a place called Big Bay, right? It's another neighborhood in Cape Town, and I'm going to add unit. And I'm also going to add a parameter, and suppose it's a restaurant, and I will call it food quality, right? And add parameter. And I'm going to refresh by clicking on the business name, and you will see that the new unit is added, and you'll also see that the new parameter is added. If you want to delete the parameters or the units, you just select them and delete. It's easy, and you put new ones. So now that you've added the parameters you want, and you've added your business units, you can decide to set the background image and put your logo in the background. I just put a picture of myself playing the drums just because it was fun, but you can choose any image and upload. Well, the image names here are a bit funky. I didn't name them properly before uploading, but that's not a problem. You can upload any image that represents your brand. You get to choose from anywhere and then upload, and you click on it to select it and make it and set it as background image. All right, now how does this thing work? Let's go to Milnerton, right? And for Milnerton, we're going to monitor the quality generally, and hygiene, and say food quality for argument's sake. You don't need to close the dialogues. You can leave them open. It doesn't really matter. And you click on set and start. Once you click on set and start, it's going to show you a little preview of the interface that your customers will see, right? I'm going to tilt the screen just so you can have an idea how the response is on a phone like this one or any mobile device really. Now what it does, it gives you a QR code that you see right here, and it gives you a link over here. All right, these two things give you three customer feedback options. If your business is online, you might want to embed it, and I am busy implementing the piece of code that will allow you to embed these smiley faces into your website. However, you could decide that you just want to put a hyperlink on your website, or you can add this link in an email for your customers depending on the nature of your business. Or if you are a business that would require people, if it would be easier for people to scan a QR code to give you feedback, you get to give them this QR code. If it's in a shop where you print receipts, for example, you could add it to your receipts. If it's in a shuttle service, you could print it and display it in the cars, or whichever way you find works best for your business. And it's also possible on a separate mobile device to open this link that I just copied and display it as a physical, how do they call it? Is it a kiosk? So you get a tablet, not too expensive one, because it is web-based, so it doesn't require the download of an application. You just need to have a web browser that works. And what it looks like once you click on this link, or let's open a new tab here, or you scan the QR code, let's paste it there. This is what it looks like. So you get the little text that says that the company cares about the customer. All the parameters that you selected are next to them, the smiley faces that they can choose, and a little form here. If they wish to give their name and contact numbers next to their comments, then that they can do. I'm also going to tilt it so you see the way it would look on a different display. So basically, for quality, one can decide whether they're happy, if they're just meh, or if they're really, really upset, which is the case also for hygiene, food quality, or any parameter that you set really. So I'm just going to say that, just to keep it even, I'll say I like the general quality, the hygiene is just alright, but the food is terrible. This is for argument's sake, okay? And I'll decide that my name is Mike Farrell. Doesn't have to be a real name really. Contact 111111111. Of course, this is just for demo, and I'll say food could be better. So this is really how a customer would interface with the software to give you feedback. So they would select how they feel about the items. This part, the part about the form and the contacts, I noticed that customers generally don't like to fill in their details, but there are some who do, and it is worth having it for those who do. Then you click on the Tell Me button, and then it tells you that your Tell Me was submitted. And basically, this is how your customers will interface with your parameters, and this is how they would give you feedback, tapping on smiley faces and submitting. So if they scan the QR code, the link will take them to this page. If they click on the hyperlink, the link will take them here. Or if you open this link on a physical device and just put it there for customers to be able to click and give you feedback, then this is still the kind of interface that they're going to be dealing with. All right, I'm going to go back to your page now, which is your landing page. I need to mention that this data that is collected is for your eyes only. It doesn't go to social media, and it's for you to be able to do something about your customers' feedback before it hits the general public. So I'm going to take you now to the dashboard. So in the dashboard, you do have filters and you have a chart. I've collected a bit of random data here just to show you how the pie chart looks like. Distribution of angry, happy, and neutral. Um, you have a table here that pretty much holds the feedback. I'm going to tilt again here so you have an idea how the table responds. If it is a bigger screen, of course, then you don't need to scroll left and right. And I'm going to take you to the very end so you can see the information that I just entered now. This is Mike Farrell, customer name, date, and the comment. I said food could be better, which means that if you have such a comment here, then it gives you the opportunity to call the customer and find out what they didn't like about the food. You also have this line chart that over time gives you an idea of how the different sentiments evolve. I'm going to scroll up to the date range filter and shift up the lower limit a little bit. And then you see how the charts adapt to give you the evolution over that period of time. And also the pie charts adapt. I'm going to show you the filters also. So if you want to see what happened only in Milnerton, you can notice that I've had other units that are added. Then these tables also adjust to give you those feedbacks. So you can further filter. Suppose I want to know how hygiene is doing in Milnerton. Or if it's not hygiene, if I want to know about, hygiene is the only parameter there. Hygiene is doing in Milnerton. Now that they're selected. But if I don't have it, then I'm going to see, for example, just adding the parameters that rock up. I could select from a number of parameters that I've already added, but I'm going to remove these and then get dress code. You'll see how people feel about dress code. Just one person who's happy about the dress code. I can also find out about hygiene. Let me remove the dress code from there. This basically tells you that you have a hygiene problem if you have three people who are angry and a near 50-50 split between happy and neutral, which means you need to do something about the cleanliness of the place, right? And over time here you see it's mixed feelings, so there's no real trend except you see that you have one response of anger, and then it goes down, so it's mostly neutral and happy. But ideally you want people to be only happy about something. So that's an idea of the way the dashboard looks. What I am going to add here is a social media sentiment analysis option. So you can enter keywords and have an idea what people are saying on Facebook and Twitter about your brand. That should also help you in terms of looking after your customers. So this is a bit of an idea how the customer feedback platform works. I hope this is informative, and I hope that you find value here. If you have any question, please feel free to contact me. You can email me at ifriky at ifriky.co.za, or you can call me. If you are in South Africa, you can call me on 0833 415 267. That's 0833 415 267. Or if you are not in South Africa, you can call me on +27 833 415 267. So you replace the 0 of the previous number with the +27. Thank you very much for your attention, and until I speak to you again,